comes in from Ganesh Krishnamurthy, who's asking how is performance measured vis-a-vis Nifty on value research online? Is it possible to include this? Further, he finds the performance dashboard with inflation-adjusted figures little confusing and wants to know if there's a primer on how to use the tool.
Okay, so to answer his first question, yes, that functionality about comparing your returns with an index like a Nifty is there in our My Investments tool. If you go to the performance tab of the My Investments tool, you can figure out that if you had invested the same amounts and on the same date as you had invested in a particular fund, instead of that, if you do that in an index, then how much more or how much less you would have made. So this kind of insight on every single investment that you've made is very much possible to derive from the performance tab of My Investments tool. But this functionality is disabled in the free version of this tool, and you need to be a subscriber to the premium account to be able to get this information. Now, the second part of this question deals with the inflation adjusted returns. So this basically tells you the real returns that you've made. So for instance, if the total annualized returns that your investments have fetched is about 9%, and during this while the inflation has averaged at about 6%, so the insight that you get from that graphic is that your real returns, the actual returns that you've made in a real sense, is about 3% only. And this piece of insight could be very revealing for those who've been fixed income investors all their life.